Aloha! This is a trip to Honomu and my new digs. We're going up the Hamakua Coast Road from Hilo, and usually it's a very scenic drive. However, today it seems to be a bit overcast. It looks like we're going in the right direction. And here's where we turn left to get up to the little house. Lil house. As we go up the road, we'll come to the post office, which is walking distance from the house. It'll be on the left-hand side. This is the directional sign for Kaka Falls, which we are not going to. We will take a left and then immediately a right to go to my place. Coming up on the left is where I park Betsy Jr. these days. She seems to be quite comfortable here, which is good, and so am I. That's the porch and the front door. And that's the house of my non-existent neighbor. Apparently it's not ready to rent yet. Here are my transported chili plants and the lilikoi plants in their little respective pots. This, of course, is the side of the house. This is the Grimm Brothers fairy tale tangerine tree. Seems like it's right out of one of those tales. It's going to need a little TLC. There's stuff that must be removed and some surgery, I think, will bring it back to its former glory. This is the only lilikoi fruit that survived on the plant. The rest were surgically removed. And this is the miniature tool shed for gardening tools, etc. And of course, my lawnmower. This door opens into my painting studio. And here are all my garden labor implements and various and sundry other things to take care of bugs and weeds, etc. This space will be for the lawnmower as soon as it gets back from the hospital. I think it's going to be a gas living here, and here's the proof of it. This composter has followed me here, as it has the last two moves. This is a former support for the 3 lilikoi plants, and will soon be a support for something else, cucumbers, beans, who knows. This is my new mango tree, which has recently been robbed of fruit by my new neighbor, who said he wanted to pick them green. And this will be the source of pancake syrup and jam in the future. It's loaded with green guavas. Here's the clothesline, which I probably will never use, but who knows? You can never tell what'll happen in the future. A view of the back of the house with an exit door coming out of the laundry room and the painting studio being on the left. This is the resident papaya tree. It's got 2 giant fruit on it, so it's a little different than the usual papayas you see. These fruit measure probably about 18 inches from stem to tip. This is the recently attacked avocado tree, attacked by that neighbor who attacked my mango tree of green mangoes. As you can see, the other side of the house is quite green and bushy, and it has some interesting things as well. Ubiquitous banana plants. The surprising lily koi I hadn't noticed the first time I came up here, but I have noticed it now. It has a few fruit in the process of ripening, along with a bunch of blossoms that keep popping out. And of course, the ever-present banana-eating geckos. They're all over the place, except in the house. And this is their target to satisfy their hunger. Now it's time for a little trek into the jungle. We are now going back into time. Back into time by way of remnants of the plantation era. This is a not yet collapsed storage facility, shack you might say. It's loaded with ancient and more recent paraphernalia. More recent meaning within the last 20 or 30 years. These were once wild pigs, and as you can see, they gave their all. Another view of the treasures stored herein. At the very back is death row for those little piggies that gave their all. Here's a look at the back end of it. And here the jungle goes on to, well, who knows where. I've not gone that far. But there are future banana harvests awaiting. I'll have to research if these tree stump mushrooms are edible. We're now heading back to civilization as it is. The ubiquitous cane grass, the real pain in the posterior. Here we are, back in the backyard again. Shall we check out the inside of the house? Here we go. Place to sit and talk story. The living room. My primary source of entertainment. Dining table and tall chairs. Here's where culinary experimentation occurs. This is my drawing studio. drawing materials and paraphernalia, also known as crap. A recent endeavor still in progress and just about to be completed. Emails that I send out, I refer to these as S&M, Sally and Mel. The studio peeks out into the laundry room. Not a very inspiring view. This is a spare room and possible guest room if anybody ever wants to come over for a visit, which is doubtful. There will be a cot and an inflatable mattress available for that purpose. And now the hallway to the master's bedroom. The euphemism is on the way. The MB also serves as a mini office and a computer area. It's where this video was done and emanates from. And back we go into the dining area and the living room. Want to see the painting studio? Here it is, and there's one of the paintings in progress on that easel. That's where one of my computers will go for reference. And here's the laundry area in all its glory, which includes my freezer. Laundry and cleaning materials. Items left by the former tenant. Euphemism number 2. And of course, the shower stall. Here are scenic aspects of the neighborhood on the way to the transfer station, which is also known as a dump by those from the mainland or some other place non-Hawaiian. And here it is, used periodically by yours truly. Now we're heading back home. Well, that's it. I hope it was enlightening.